Hello, Fantasy Sports Wizard here, and welcome to episode 42 of the quest. Now, I think firstly want to thank you again for the fantastic support on our previous videos. I really appreciate it. And if you enjoyed this, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Today we got the finish of our Division 7 run off. Hopefully, I can play some better football and we can get up to promotion. And at the end of this video, I also got a couple of pack openings that I found on my system that I can include in this footage, and you can see what I was doing during the one to watch. So that's something to look forward to. And before this, a gameplay had been recorded. Like I recorded it on the same day as the previous video. Now I was struggling in the first few games, but I then was mucking around in the arena, just trying out a few things, trying to just work on my finishing, work on I want to incorporate that scoop turn into my gameplay, and I don't know. I'm hoping that I'm slowly getting the timing right, but this game, I was just working on a load of different shots. It's like crossbody, that seems to be one of those things this year that really works in FIFA, and for the most part, I was you can see the evidence there. I was carving this guy apart. Kingsley Coleman, I brought it in. I needed a left forward as I believe Marshall was injured or something for this game. So I went out and picked him up, and he had a fantastic debut. He scored, smashed one off the bar, and quite literally was everywhere in this game. So it's what you want to expect from your on a debut, so to speak. Now, this game, it was just getting out of hand really quickly. I felt like I played some really good football, fully deserved to go in at halftime with a 3-1 lead. So, I know I can play good football. It's just a matter of being consistent. And I keep saying consistency is my biggest issue, and it's something that I need to really get better at. But we go in and to the second half now, and the chances continue to flow. I'm just knocking on the door. I'm just hungry for more goals, really. And we get another there. Benito, fantastic finish in off the post, and it's now 4-1. And this guy doesn't have too much more in his game. He's not going to hang around much more. We're going to go ahead and we're going to get another goal here from Lacazette, and that's 5-1. If I'm honest, I didn't want him to quit. I really wanted to continue racking up the goals and just boosting up my stats on my cards. But he finally has enough. He gives it away there. Annoyed I didn't score, but he's going to boot it away, and then all of a sudden, that's going to be that. He's had enough, and there we go. We get 3 points, much needed 3 points. That now puts us up to 8 points, I think, now in the division. So we're moving along nicely, and if I could keep this going, I think there was a very good chance that I could get promotion. First season in Division 7, I kind of struggled to sort of get out of it, but I was lucky to get away with holding. And this one, I felt like I could go on, develop my game, and actually push on and be move up into Division 6 and continue to test myself. But you can see those stats, very dominant performance from the guys. It was a game that I want to be able to just have this game all the time. To be able to consistently produce this kind of football, and I'll be doing well. So because of the guys, such a strong performance, we are going to keep faith with the French team again, and we come up against yet another Bundesliga team. It would seem to be a common trend lately that Bundesliga teams seem to be the thing to have in divisions. I seem to have seen a lot of them lately. I mean, I would love to build a Bundesliga team, but for the most part, there's not many options that stand out for me. aside from like between Borussia Dortmund and Bayern Munich, like they're either very high tier cards that are going to cost a lot of money, and you can get just as much. There's not much in between, whereas like Ligue 1, like Serie A, there is a ton of value for money, especially in Serie A, which is one of the reasons why I really want to go out, build that team. Like I've got, like I keep mentioning, I got this team in mind that I want to build. It looks fantastic on paper and whatnot, but I'm yet to get the funds for it. But this goal, lovely teamwork goal. I was psyched to score that goal. It was just constant. Like, I don't think I scored a. It's probably one of the best goals I scored all year. But this guy, I just couldn't put him away, so to speak. Like, he kept managing to get that come from behind goal. Like, as soon as I went up one, he scored. Like, I just couldn't defend. Like, I don't know what it was. It was very frustrating in that sense. But I do believe we do go on and win this game. I believe. Like, fantastic finish on Lacazette. Like, this guy, well worth the coins. Like, I can say it again. Like, I'm finally pleased that I got around to doing it. And this is a bit of a messed up penalty. Like, yeah, there was no need for, like, what the keeper did there. Like, it was just a bit absolute hash. But anyways, like, he's going to give the penalty. Lacazette's going to step up and he's going to get the arrow. Actually, he doesn't get the arrow, but he smashes it home, gives him the hat trick. That actually gives us the win. It's going to finish 4-2. Like, I got to say, like, these two games where, like, 5 goals, 4 goals respectively, his team was carving them apart. And I just felt like I was in control. Like, this guy, like, I couldn't put this guy away. Like, he kept knocking on the door. And I mean, he gets another goal, but eventually, like, it finishes 4-3. Very even game. Like, the scoreline was very open, but it was an even game between both of us. And I guess, like, one of the things that I wanted to look at now and like is my passing accuracy. If I can have a high passing accuracy, I win a lot more of my games. And if it drops, I tend to struggle. So that's one of the things that I need to focus on as well. But this guy, he's got Ben Arfa up front as striker, not as a cam. And I got to say, that card performed really well as a striker. And he was a menace to defend, really. I can't say anything more about that. Like, I struggled to put him away. We switch over to the BPL side, and here Anthony Martial continues to pick up his good run of 4 and gets another goal for us. And I was feeling good. Like, at this stage, I think it was on 12 points now, I believe. And I had 2 games left. So I felt relatively confident I could go out and get promotion. The title was still on as well, so to speak. Like, I could get that as well. I just had to win at least one of my 2 remaining games. But as you're going to see, things don't go according to plan. And Ben Arthur, with yet another fantastic finish, he gets the go-ahead goal and leads 2-1. And it's like, here we go again. I'm gonna like fall short again. And it seems to be the story. Like, I do seem to fall short in these sort of games. Like, I got robbed of getting out of Division 8 earlier this year. And then I'm gonna sort of like mistakes on my own behalf and whatnot. And you're going to end up not getting out of this division again. You're going to see why in the last game. Like, super frustrating. But Heung-min Son, fantastic card, ties it up, gets us the point. Now, here I have a chance for the win. Missed the tap in, but he's going to give us the penalty. And I make an absolute hash of it. This penalty is crucial in hindsight. I should be scoring this. I had the arrow. There was no excuse for missing it, but I just fired it wide. Like, I don't know. Like, I had it, and then bang, miss. Game over. Now, as you can see from the title of this video, what the heck is this team? Like, this team is mental. Like, it's strikers, okay, Remy, Musa, typical BPL, Sweat. And then in midfield, like, Walcott, Sane. But then in your central midfield, you've got Depay, Lennon. And then in defence, you've got Van Aanholt and I forget who the other guy was. But still, like, I felt like I should be dominating this game. Like, he's got no defence, really. He's got no central midfield. I should be able to overwhelm him and get chances on Lloris, and I'll be laughing, really. But this team, for whatever reason, outplayed my team. It had more defense, it had more midfield structure than I did. I just couldn't contend with it. It was everywhere, like the pressure or whatnot, like it was swarming me. And it was impossible to deal with. Like, it was so frustrating to play a team like this that shouldn't play like it appears. Like, in game, it just tore me apart. Yet on paper, I should be winning this game. Like, I felt confident going into this game, and then I come up against this team. Like, I couldn't do anything to, like, dictate terms. Like, it was all over me. And he cruises to a 3-0 win and leaves us rooted on 13 points, which is one short of promotion. And I was bummed, like really bummed. Like, I got myself into contention and then played that team, and it just wasn't to be. So that's where we are in divisions. Like, we're gonna have to go through Division 7 again. I don't know what that will bring. Hopefully this time round it will be promotion. Like, I'm getting closer and closer to that style. But now, just to conclude this episode, we are going to just show you the one-to-watch tradable players I had. Like this guy, Paul Michi Batshuayi, and I'm going to put him through again. Like, I wasn't unsure if I wanted to keep going, but I then put him back through the process, and we get Sansone. So I was like, that's it, that's enough. I'm not going to go and spend any more coins, whatnot. I'll just take it as it is, and there we go. So anyways, I want to thank you all for watching. Once again, if you did enjoy this, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. I really do appreciate the help, the feedback and whatnot. But aside from that, I am the Fantasy Sports Wizard, and I shall see you all next time. Bye.